All right, let me show you how to go from rectangular to polar. We're talking about coordinates. And of course, I would like for you to be able to graph that. Not a challenge for you all. So right there with that would be that point. But what if I wanted you to go to polar where we're looking at those circles and I wanted to know which one and I wanted to know that angle right there? You'll need to know these two formulas. To figure out your circle, to figure out the radius, you'll use a version of your Pythagorean theorem. And to figure out your angle, you'll do a tangent inverse of your y, your vertical component, divided by x, your horizontal component. Now be careful with that. Two things. Negatives are going to mess up that formula, so always ignore the negatives. And when you're moving around the circle, sometimes you may have to add, subtract 360s, 180 somehow. Okay? So which circle? Pythagorean theorem. So the square root of the 3 squared, or the plus the, I'm going to do 5 instead of negative 5, goes negative 5, 5 squared is the same thing. This will be the square root of 34. If I ask for the exact answer, that's what I want. The angle, because we're in the fourth quadrant, we'll go 360 minus the tangent inverse of the y. Please lose the negative over the x. So if I wanted the exact answer for 3 comma negative 5, that's what you will give me. The square root of 34 and 360 minus the tangent inverse. But if I wanted a decimal answer, go to your calculator, make sure you're in degree mode for the tangent part. But for the radius, and then 360 minus secant tan, 5/3, you'll write those little fellers there down. 5.8308310 and 300.9638 degrees. Let's do another one. So negative 6, 8, of course you know how to graph that. Negative 6, so we'll go to the left. 8, so we'll be somewhere right up in here. All right, so we're in the second quadrant. To figure out our circle, Pythagorean theorem, 6 squared, 36, 8 squared, 64. That is a nice number. To figure out your angle, because you're in the second quadrant, you go 180 minus the tangent inverse of 8 over 6. So if I ask for the exact value, you'll give me those two things. 10 comma if I want the decimal, we still have the 10. So 180 minus secant tan. 126.8699. Hey, I hope that video helped.